good farmer, he takes a bunch of bad seeds and plants them right along with those good seeds. And a bad surprise is later down the road, as the plants start to grow, what do you think the farmer sees? What do you think the good? Yeah, he sees some of the bad seeds. He sees some of kind of the weeds growing along with the wheat. So he ends up having his servants. His servants come up to him and they're like, "Hey, we have all of these crops. How does this happen? You planted good seeds, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, an enemy did this." So he knows someone plotted this against him. So what do you think he should do? Pick the weeds? Yeah? Actually, in this part, he has this kind of cool idea. He says, no, don't pull up the weeds, because when you pull up the weeds, you might also uproot the wheat with them. So he doesn't want to take the good plants and take them out too early. He doesn't want to hurt them. So he lets them both grow until the harvest time. So at harvest time, he can easily tell which is the good plant and which is the bad plant, because he knows, he can see them when they're fully grown. So what do you think he does with the weeds? He takes them, no, he takes them and he goes and throws them in to burn them in the fire, and then he takes the good plants and he takes them and harvests them so that they can all have food. Now you might be wondering, Casey, is this really about plants? Jesus here is actually not talking about plants, right? Jesus is actually talking about all of us. Jesus is saying that there's going to be some good people and there's also some bad people around us. Some people might not treat us very nicely, and that's not necessarily what God wants us to do. But here's the thing, right? God is telling us that we're gonna go alongside with these bad people. There might be some bad people in our life, but He doesn't want us to mistreat them. Jesus here is telling us that with this parable, we should still treat everybody with love and kindness and respect, no matter if they're treating us harshly, which that is pretty hard to do, huh? You might want to go plant those bad seeds in the bad farmers, right? You might want to get some payback. But Jesus here is telling us that we're going to go right alongside these people, but He still wants us to treat them with love and kindness, no matter who they are. Because when the time comes, Jesus can easily tell who the good people are and who the bad people are. So I now welcome all of God's children out there to go ahead and pray with us, and please repeat after me. Dear God, thank you for planting our seed. Help us to love all people, no matter how they treat us. Help us to live the lives you have called us to. In your name we pray. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me. You are more than welcome to go back to your seats.